Hey guys, welcome back to another Sims 4 build. Noxa here. So, I didn't really know what I was building at the start. I was just like, oh, I don't know. And I ended up doing a square and then I curved the roof and I was like, let's make a Hobbit hole. So I decided to try to make a Hobbit hole. And it ended up looking pretty nice. I was pretty happy about it. The only problem is I used a lot of move objects cheats, so that sort of affected the download when I uploaded it to the gallery. So I downloaded it back to see how everything stayed, and it was okay. So I'll get into that when I start building this. I fiddled with the roof so much because I just couldn't get it to connect properly. I got one side to connect as well as it could have been, but the next side I was like, this is ridiculous. So I ended up like just connecting it. I was like, there's a little hump there and it looked a bit odd, but I was like, you know what, whatever. So here I'm colouring in the roof and I ended up going with a flat green. I don't know if I show that there. Oh, I probably do. Oh, me trying with the roof again. I could not get it. It was so frustrating. I was over it. But when I started decorating it, can't even tell. So anyway, so evidently I don't show it, but yeah, I end up with going with like this nice sort of flat, solid green roof. It was a dark green. So I also had a pond up on the roof as well, just to make it a bit more natural. And I painted the wallpaper all a dark green as well, just so that it all matched and all flowed with the land. So this grass took me ages. I decorated the side of the roof, so where the curves are and the top of the roofs. Eventually I'll pan into a next scene which shows it all completed. There we go. So that's the whole roof completed. And it was good, except when I uploaded it to gallery. So the top of the roof was fine. Everything stayed where it should be. The only problem was the side curves. So the side curves, everything fell down. I also did rocks in the entryway. So you'll see that here. I sort of tried to make a little circle around the door, because in a Hobbit home they have round doors, so I was sort of hoping to get that sort of circular effect just for the door, because we don't have any round doors in The Sims 4. And I really hope that EA Games just releases another Sims 4 that has, like, you know, we had Sims 3 Supernatural, so I'm hoping we've got something similar and it comes with all these sort of fantasy doors, windows. I can make a little fairy house. So there's the front almost completed. I didn't stay with those windows. I ended up going with circular windows because it just made it look more Hobbity, I guess you can say. So I wasn't sure at this point whether it looked like Fred Flintstone's house or Shrek's. But you know, I tried, whatever. So this is me just doing the pool. And yeah, it ended up working really well. I covered the pool in rocks as well, just to make sure that it looked natural and not have a wall coming out at the ceiling for absolutely no reason. So there's the pool going in. And then I dragged the pool right down to the bottom. So I sort of made a water fountain, a water feature I was going to say, so a waterfall, that's it, that's the word. So I dragged the wall out a bit, yeah, there we go, just so that I could add another pool there, and then I covered everything in rocks, which will happen eventually. Oh, that's right. So I started doing these little fountain features just to make it look like the water was flowing. I'm not sure if I covered those completely in rocks or not. I didn't play this build in live mode. It took so much of my time that I ended up just getting off and being like, okay, it's completed. That's about it. So here's my waterfall. It's starting to happen. It's starting to develop. It's looking alright. And it's about to... Oh, I've also separated the roof. So I've moved the roof where the pool is, just so that you can see the water in there when I put a window. and I put in some grass, so I ended up trying to put in some grass from Get Together expansion pack, and then it looked really placed and I didn't like it. So this grass here, I was like, you know what, I really don't like it because it looks really unnatural. I kept the ones at the back though, but got rid of the ones at the front because it just looked odd. And it ended up looking like a little frog pond, so it was pretty cute, or natural again. I love the moss that we have now. Makes everything look fantastic. So then I start doing a little, the base of the house, I start decorating in all rocks as well, and I do that as well along the roof line, and it looks really nice in the end result. So this is just the finishing touches on the waterfall. And we've got the pool here. So I started to notice that the pool looked like a giant dick, and I didn't like the fact that I had a giant dick on the top of my natural house. But I guess, you know, being all natural and everything, it sort of suited it, but I didn't like it. So I ended up changing that later on, just into like more of an oval sort of pool, or oval sort of pond, I guess you could say. This is where I changed the windows into a circular window. See, so now it looks like Fred Flintstone or Shrek, can't decide. The back looks like a Hobbit hole though, but the front, looks a bit like Shrek. So this is the green sort of tile theme that's sort of blended in to the pool and surroundings. So the flora, the pond, the pool, everything like that. So just doing the finishing touches, you'll see here that I go into the tab menu a lot, and that's because I could see gaps where rocks should be where the roof is, and I didn't like that at all. So you'll see it in the second time I go into tab here. See, so I've still got gaps just above the door, so I decided to fill them all up with rocks. And then after that I end up, I'm pretty sure we go to another scene where I'm just trying to complete the pool. Oh, this is where I changed the pool. Yeah, so instead of being a giant dick, it now turns it into a water feature. Yep, so there we go. Yep, so I start making it look all natural, and I did the roof line here with the rocks just to make it look good, and this is it basically finished. So I did the base of the house and I did the roof line, and now I'm just doing the finishing touches on the pool up the top. I also started playing with stairs. Not sure in this scene. Oh no, it would be close. I started playing with stairs to see if I could eventually get stairs into the pond if I wanted to, and I reckon it works. So I was able to place bottom stairs, and I'm sure that if I made a little stable platform for a second set of stairs and then link it to another platform that comes out from the pool, so like a little patio area or a veranda area, I reckon it would be very easy to do. And I could also build it up with rocks and just change it all around, and you know, with the rocks it'll make it look a lot more natural and well placed instead of just being out of place steps on the side of a house. So now I'm going to move inside. I was like, what do I do with a square house? And I really wasn't sure, so I ended up doing just an odd shape, the lounge room. That's about it. I also started moving rocks out of the room, like you'll see here. So I started moving the rocks just out of the room because I didn't want them. That where the rocks were will become the master bedroom, and I didn't really want rocks coming out of the walls in the master bedroom. So here I just made the kids' room and the lounge room. This is where I move all the rocks out just because I didn't like it. And here I make the bathrooms just there, and the master bedroom with the 2x2 wardrobe. I love wardrobes. I'm so glad that they added that into the game, but I really wish they'd just add it to the base. But I guess why would they? Because the consumers love them. Anyway, so I start with the kitchen, and I start going on a lime and a brown sort of colour just because I want it to look natural. And the brown and the lime green actually start to look really nice. These cupboards were giving me a bit of a trouble just for the fact that they I don't know, they just wouldn't go up, so I fiddled around with them a bit and then all of a sudden, easy fix. And I ended up doing the green cabinets, so the lime green cabinets I thought looked really nice with the brown. I was thinking mixed with the brown. Too bad colours go out of style so quickly, eh? So when I was moving into rocks, I was like, you know what, I could totally do a rock formation sort of fireplace thing. And I just have to add the rocks around the fireplace and look really, really cool. But the thing is when I upload things to the gallery, and I've used move objects, especially with the rocks, they tend to drop down. So rocks or plants tends to drop down. So I'll probably have a fireplace covered in rocks instead of a natural occurring fireplace. It'll just look odd. So I was like, look, let's not do that. But anyway, so all the insides of the house actually looked really good. It worked out really, really well. Originally, I didn't like the colours whatsoever, but I ended up brightening them up quite substantially, which, you know, I was pretty proud of. I'm never really that good. I don't consider myself creative in the slightest, but Sims is my jam, so I work really, really well with it. So what else do? Oh, that's right. So I was trying to add a bit more colour into this room, just because I didn't really just want it to be the two colours, but then I added the brown. I was like, that's really, really boring, so I ended up going with the lime anyway. I just had the two colours, and I had that bit of blue just to sort of make everything pop. Add in a couple of mats as well there. So there goes the wardrobe, and I'm going into the master bedroom now. And you see me trying with the greens and the browns, which is the same colours as in the kitchen, but it looks really dull and I wasn't happy with it at all. So I ended up sort of like giving up with it and then going to the kids' bedroom. And then right at the end, I come back to the master bedroom and edit that again. So I start doing lighter woods and much more vibrant colours. So right here I'm just trying to get paintings done. I end up putting 2 paintings up there. And yeah, looks alright. I wasn't exactly happy. And then I'm pretty sure I move into the bathroom. In the bathroom I also don't stay with this colour. I end up going with the neutral brown, so instead of the blue. And it starts to look nice. Okay, so the kids' room I'm going to move into. Now the kids' room I was hoping to do a double sort of suite thing, but it didn't really have enough space, so I ended up just doing a kids' room. And initially I was trying to get all the same colours as in the other rooms, and it was just so boring. And I like kids' rooms to be vibrant and happy and really playful, so I was just putting everything in, hoping that colour would come. I put a light in, hoping that colour would come, and it didn't really until I put a mat in, and I decorated it with a lady beetle mat. I was like, you know what, those are the colours I'm going to use. So I start putting in more lime greens, and I think I put in more reds as well, so it makes it look a lot more vibrant. Oh, I love that giraffe. I'm also in love with this like plush little unicorn thing, that thing here, and I was trying to stick it everywhere, but its stupid stubby little legs kept going through everything, and I could only fit it on top of surfaces that I already had junk on, and I didn't want that, and it was so frustrating. And I just wanted the cute little fat unicorn with the little itty bitty toothpick legs just chill in my room. So this was my mojo, so to say, for this room. So I added in a red table, and that one wasn't red enough for me, so I ended up going with the little gift set thing that we got during Christmas, and I thought that was really cute and childish. I didn't like the bed because I didn't really like the colours it came with, so I ended up going with the kids' bed. And then I have the bookshelf to add even more colour in. Yeah, so everything's starting to take place and starting to look nice. Stupid plush little unicorn couldn't sit anywhere, so I ended up having to delete it. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I just wanted it to fit somewhere. Anyway, so here I'm just adding to the colours. Then I put a computer in. So this is the only computer in the house. But yeah, didn't really have enough space to fit it anymore. So that wall in the back I couldn't fix because it was what I had painted the roof. So that wall was from the roof and I couldn't really change that in any way, and it ended up being a really, really nice feature wall, and I really, really liked it contrasted with all the darks and the greens, and I just, yeah, it ended up being really, really nice. So I was really, really happy with the outcome. I think I ended up going with the lighter wood, but I'm not too sure. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm not sure. But there's the kids' bedroom done. And then I moved into the lounge room, I think? No, I put a mat in first. Maybe I moved into the bathroom. I don't know. We'll figure it out, eh? So we keep watching. There we go. So I did go with the lighter wood. Now, I wasn't sure what wallpaper I was going to get in. And then I saw this lime one and I was like, yep, that's it. I probably, if I would go back and redo this house again, I'd probably do a mirrored splashback right where the cabinets are, just because I like mirrored splashbacks. They're really nice. So I put in an open space. I love open spaces, but I ended up changing that just to a single because the cabinets look too crowded in the corner there, so I just moved them out a bit just so that I had more room in the kitchen because I don't like crowded places. So here I'm moving into the lounge room, and I end up going with this red and white and make it really colourful with the rugs that I use. So I've got the lime green, I've got the red, I've got the white. I put some lights in, I put some decorations in. This is where I was like, look, I'm doing a totally different colour scheme. I added all the lights in with the lounge room as well. I was getting really frustrated because none of the light was getting into the lounge room for some reason, but when I started playing with my Sims, then it lit up all of a sudden, so I think it was just a little glitch. I didn't know why. So this is where I added the fireplace, and yeah, it was alright. I sort of should have done the rock formation fireplace, just gone all out there, but oh well, no biggie. So they're just me adding some little planter boxes in and putting in some decorations just to seem smooth and nice with this house. You know, although all of these rocks do fall down, I really wanted to make like a man cave or like an actual what's the word, like a little hangout cave or a hangout cove type of thing, and just wanted to decorate everything like that. So I might still do that in a build, but I won't upload it to the gallery just because it won't work for us. So here's me just putting in some little plants, making everything look all pretty. I end up putting this nice little feature wall thingy in. It was base game. I'm pretty sure it was just base game. It's really easy just using the move objects on sheet. Here I'm just putting in whatever I can. Some tissues, because you have to have tissues in every room, of course. So there's a little mirror, and I end up putting something from Get Together. Yeah, the little flowery sort of panels, the square panel things. I love them. They're so nice. I ended up changing them all to brown as well, which suited the room quite well. Yep, so there we go. Now, this is where I put in the little plant boxes. So just here with the blue, little hashes of blue, and I think I end up placing in a shelf because I didn't like how they were sitting. Yep, there we go. That's a nice little feature in the back. Just a little quick painting, and then moving to put in paintings in the kitchen. And then I changed the master bedroom. So right at the end I changed the master bedroom and the bathroom as well. I make it more browns. So instead of the gold I put the silver because I thought that was a lot nicer than the harsh gold. Didn't like the gold tone in that room. So there you go. I changed it all to like light colours just to give a little contrast to the darker wall. Yeah, which ends up looking quite nice. Then I just put clutter in because clutter makes it look livable. Now I'm not sure if those things are going to fall down as well because I am using move objects. I don't know, it'd be frustrating if they did and I couldn't use the fridge or anything like that. Anyway, so now I'll go into the bathroom and change everything with the bathroom because I think it's because I found the carpet. So I got the inspiration from the carpet again and I was like, yep, let's do the carpet. So you'll see that in a moment. There we go, so that's where I changed to the browns. So it wasn't carpet, it was the wallpaper. My mistake, common mistake guys. So just adding some little wall features in there. To rack toilet paper because you need that. And then a little carpet thing in there. Yep, so the brown carpet. And then here I just add some nice neutral blues in. And then there we go. So now I start doing the finishing touches just on the outside. So I do a little bit of outlining in the dirt just to make it look more realistic. I also do a pathway from the front all the way. I get rid of that shoe rack just because I felt like it was a bit out of place. I put a rock ottoman in from Get Together expansion pack just because I thought it looked good. Yep, there we go. And I originally had a kid's little playset in there, but then I was like, you know what, I don't like the look of it and I want a fire, so I got rid of it and put the fire in there instead. And then I put a little barbecue area in there as well with a little seating area. That's what I was looking for. So there's me just putting in the moss, just making it a bit more natural. I don't know what that feature does. It was just there and it looked big, so I thought it'd be cool. So I put that into a couple of trees. I need to make the path out to the front, which is... oh no. So I'm putting in my mailbox now. And then I'll start doing the tracing. Oh, right, I even mentioned barbecue, I don't know what happened there, I just completely forgot about it. So there's me doing the tracing now, so it's after the barbecue. And then the path out the front. Yep, so just making it look a bit more natural. You can download, so I'll leave the link below. The rocks do fall down, so it's a bit of a DIY job, but here's the screenshots. There's the front and the angle at the front, and we've got our sides with all the plants, and we've got the pond at the top going down to the waterfall into the pool. Then we've got the lounge room, and then another angle. So very colourful, and then the kids room with the colour, and then we've got the browns and the limes with the kitchen, and we've got the browns, and we've got our main bedroom, so our master bedroom, and then finally on top. So there's the pond. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked, subscribe and let me know if you want me to do any specific builds.